Today we have a really good video for you all about how we're going to start our pasture. If you're planting a pasture from scratch with no machines, this is the way that you want to do it. It has been a long time since we've made a video. We've been super busy on the farm and we can't wait to show you all the changes and the updates. We've been busy homesteading and not making videos about homesteading. So for years I worked with my dad in construction, and we used to, when we were all done on a job, go in and put a brand new lawn in for our customers. And we did this without heavy machinery designed for planting lawns or pastures. We did have heavy machinery to do the job, do the project, but we didn't have any of those fancy drill machines or seed spreaders. Everything was done, as far as planting lawns go, by hand. And this is the method that we used. So if you're interested in planting a pasture for animals from scratch, here's the tools that you're gonna need, and here's the supplies you're gonna need. The first thing you need, if you're gonna plant a pasture, is you need the seed for your pasture. And to decide what kind of seed you need, the best thing you can do is call up a farm who you're buying your seed from, or a feed and seed, a local feed and seed store, and ask them what the right seed is for your goals. We'll have a future video on that. We were able to go to Lightning Tree Farm and talk to Jackie, who runs the operation over there. She hooked us up with some really great organic seed. We have some peas and oats, we have some red clover, we have some timothy, and we're gonna be mixing all this together. This was a custom seed order, specific to our goals and our needs here on the farm. And it was very, very specific, so it might not be the right mix for you, but this was the right mix for us. We'll have a video featuring Jackie coming up soon, where she'll help you if you have picked seed for your pasture.
I want the big things on top.
All right, mix it all together, guys.
So right now we're mixing our seed.
You'll see here we took timothy, we have peas, we have beans, and we have red clover, all mixed together. We bought enough seed for 2 acres of pasture. Once you have your seed, you need a way to spread that seed. So we have a hand spreader here, and we have a walk behind spreader. They both work
from Home Depot.
They work the same way. This one you push, that one you spin by hand, and they broadcast the seed for you. The last thing that you're gonna need if you're doing this without any fancy equipment is you're gonna need to buy some mainly mulch. This is straw, it's not hay. There shouldn't be many weed seeds in that. Because we went through all the work to clear this of all the weeds, we have organic seed. We don't wanna go throwing hay over the top of this with weed seeds in it. So this is straw. There should be very little weed seeds in that straw. And we're gonna use the straw to cover over the top of our seed. Again, because we don't have any fancy equipment that's gonna put the seed down in the ground, we don't want the birds to eat it, we don't want it to wash away. We're gonna spread some mulch over the top of our seed to keep it in place. This is the way that we planted lawns when I was working with my dad for years and years and years. It works great, and it's the way that we're gonna plant our pasture. The final piece of the puzzle, which makes today a perfect day to plant, it's nice to plant in a gentle rain. You don't want a storm that's gonna wash all your seed away, but if you can get a nice little bit of rain, it kind of bounces the dirt around and it'll splash dirt on top of your seeds. It'll activate your seed. It looks like it might rain on us in about an hour here, so we're gonna start planting and hopefully we get some fresh rain while we're planting. We may not be able to film during that time, but take our word on it. It looks like it's gonna be raining any minute. So we're gonna get started on this whole operation. You'll see how we start, and in a couple months we'll catch up with you and we'll show you how the pasture's grown in. Told you. Here it is. Big rain cloud. We're starting to get rain on, so we're gonna put our seed away, but we're gonna keep working through the rain here because this is perfect. You didn't see us hay most of that, straw most of that, but it was pouring. We don't want to run the cameras when it's pouring. But we got about an acre done today. An acre seeded by hand and an acre, so we seeded it, we hayed it, or we used the straw again. This is just straw, gonna be a lot less weed seeds in there. That way we don't get a bunch of weeds coming up in this organic pasture we're putting out. So we'll update you guys. We'll show you once this all grows in. This was a perfect day for it. Nice and cloudy, a lot of rain. This is gonna come up real good. We're in early May here, so this pasture should come in really nice. I overseeded. I should have had enough seed to do all of our pastures. And that little push seeder that I bought, I just bought that one from Home Depot. It didn't work very well with the peas and the beans. The peas and the beans were too big, and the timothy and the clover was almost too small. So I gotta find a better pusher. We'll keep updating you if I find a better one. But we wound up using the hand spreader a lot, and then I was just doing the old chicken feed thing. Thanks for watching. We will update you as we continue to build out this pasture, and soon we'll give you a nice walkthrough in the orchard. Got a good video coming up about meat cattle for the homestead. We did a little tour. So thanks for watching, guys. Comments below, subscribe, all that stuff.